do we write an if formula in Excel to highlight and emphasize values in our Excel charts? Like you can see on the chart that we have right here, all salaries or values that are above average are showing in this thick blue color on the chart, and the rest of the values that are below average are showing in this light blue color on the chart. So how do we write an if formula that gives us this effect? Let us get started. Let us first create our chart using this data set that we have right here. So I select the staff name. Holding the control key on the keyboard, I also select the salaries. I head over to the insert ribbon tab, and then let's insert this 2D column chart right here. The next step is of course to format our chart to look a little bit more professional. So I'll get rid of this vertical values axis, delete key on the keyboard. Let's also remove or get rid of the grid lines. Let us edit our chart title. I'll call this one salaries above average. Let me also expand the chart a little bit. Let us right click on these bars and then format data series. Decrease the gap width to around 50%. Right mouse click once again and then add data labels. Let us also increase on the font of our sales rep names. So I'll just increase this one to around 12. Let's change the color of the bars to a much more lighter blue color. So I'll come to format data series. Under the fill and line option, I'll come over to solid fill right here. And now I will pick this color right here, which is blue accent 1, lighter 40%. Or let's actually pick this one right here, which is blue accent 1, lighter 60%. There you go. Now the next step is to write our if formula. So I'll come over to the data set and add a helper column right here, which I will call highlight values. I can now start writing my formula. I say equals if this salary is actually less than the average of this entire range of sales. F4 key on the keyboard to make it absolute, close brackets. Now value if true, we would like to return the value itself, otherwise show us nothing. Close off the if function, hit enter key on the keyboard. You can see for this first record, because the salary is above average, that's why it's actually returning the value in here. So I'll drag this formula to the rest of the cells. So whichever cell is blank, it simply means that the value or the salary is not actually above average. So to bring these values into our chart, what you need to do is to highlight these values in this column. Control C on the keyboard for copy, and then click in your chart, and then say Control V for pasting. You'll see that the chart will introduce a second series. So I'll go ahead and click in these bars that have been introduced, right mouse click, format data series, and now we shall set the series overlap to 100%. Hit enter key on the keyboard, just like that. You can see now the second series is actually sitting on top of the first series. So let us also right mouse click again, go back to format data series. Under the fill and line option, I come over to the solid fill, and now let us try to make this color a little bit more thicker than the first one. So I'll still use the same theme color, and let me actually pick this one, which is blue accent 1, darker 25%. There you go. You can now clearly see that our chart is starting to take shape, and we have the average values showing in this thick blue color on the chart, and all values that are below average show up in this light blue color on our chart. I know this is just a scratch on the surface on what the if function can do in Excel. If you'd like to learn more, then watch any of the videos that are showing on your screen right now. See you in the next one.